This video minute is sponsored by UMB Bank, your KDA endorsed solution for practice finance. Visit the KDA website to learn more. I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, October 28th. This past week concluded the 157th ADA annual session out in Denver. Kansas Dental Association was there, represented by a delegation of 8. Of course, there were a lot of other Kansans that made their way out there. As far as the ADA House of Delegates, they took significant action on a couple different issues, but I want to emphasize they passed a social media campaign that they'll be initiating through the ADA. It will work with social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and what have you, and it will drive those users to the Find a Dentist option that the ADA has put together for its members. So it will be a member-specific program or a campaign to drive patients to ADA member dentists. So we're looking forward to that being implemented. In addition to that, Dr. Gary Roberts from Louisiana, our District 12 trustee from a year ago who was elected president-elect, became the new president of the ADA. So we're very excited about Dr. Roberts in that role. Beginning next week, that first week in November, be looking for an email from the KDA, which will be your 2017 dues invoice. The first round of dues invoices and statements will come to you via email. So again, please pay attention to that. Maybe check your clutter. We expect that to be early in the week next week. Now from that, you'll be able to go online and pay your dues with your credit card online, or set up installment payments, up to 4 months of installment payments if you'd like to do dues that way. Now, we'll wait for a couple weeks, and then those people that have not yet paid, we will send those members actual traditional paper invoice later in the month. But we certainly look forward to our members starting to pay as soon as possible with the new process that's made Aptify, that Aptify has made possible. Of course, we talked about that new membership program all year, so you'll be able to work with it firsthand with these dues payments. So look forward to having you as a 2017 member of the Kansas Dental Association. Okay, we've had a lot of ongoing questions about the Affordable Care Act's new 1557 rule that relates to translation services in your office. Want you to all know that the American Dental Association, through its Business Enterprise Incorporated, that's the endorsement for-profit wing that endorses products and services, is working on an endorsement to a translation service. So expect that to happen here in the next 4 to 6 weeks or so. We'll make that information available, and it's will be a viable option for those of you working in your office to phone call, get online with regard to translation services. Another thing we know about translation services that is being told to us, that HRSA tells us, is that an online translation service, if you use like Google Translation or something like that, it does not take the place of a person related translation. So for example, a person has to oversee any type of translation that a Google Translation might do online. So that's something to be aware of, that it does not meet the qualifications for 1557. So with that, we'll keep you informed as we get new information with regard to that rule. I want to remind all our district delegates that the KDA Board of Delegates will be meeting on Friday, November 4th at 1:30 p.m. at the Overland Park Doubletree. So that's just a week from today if you're seeing this on Friday, of course. So look forward to you being there. There will be a packet of information, or at least with the agenda and the last minutes and some things like that, that you should have received. So be looking for that if you are a district delegate, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday, November 4th. I also want to let everyone know that on Friday, November 18th, the Kansas Dental Board will be meeting for their quarterly meeting. Now those meetings are here in Topeka, and at that meeting there will be a presentation by the folks that support dental therapy. That is the Kansas Dental Project is doing a presentation on the dental therapist model. We really would like as many members as possible just to attend that. particular board meeting, kind of fill the room, if you will. Now, there won't be necessarily action taken by the dental board, but we certainly want the folks to know where we stand with regard to dental therapy. So think about being in Topeka. You can certainly contact the Kansas Dental Association office, and we'll give you the exact information on where that meeting will be and how to get there. Thank you. I'd like to conclude today on a personal note. Last week at the ADA meeting out in Denver, the Pierre Fouchard Academy recognized me as an honorary fellow of the Academy. Dr. Hal Hale is the Kansas section representative, and he nominated me for that position along with some other Kansans who became fellows as well at that particular luncheon. So certainly would like to thank Hal and the members of the Kansas Dental Association. Being inducted into any of the honorary societies, whether that's the American College of Dentistry, the International College, or Pierre Fouchard, of course, is an extreme honor, but particularly for a non-dentist, that's a relatively rare occurrence, and I certainly do appreciate that and recognize and thank the Kansas dentists for that honor. Thanks for your attention today, and that wraps another edition of the KDA Video Minute.